let's make a dress in a day. It's Amy here, back in the sewing room, and it's quite early here, but my husband woke me up when he went out to golf, and I'm here by myself. I've got lots of fabric, lots of ideas. I figure let's see what I could get done. I've got about 8 hours, maybe a bit more if I'm lucky. Yeah, let's do it. I hope you're enjoying these videos. This one could be a bit of fun, or it could be a total failure. Let's see how we get on. I'm making Burda 6918. It's a sundress pattern you might have seen in a previous video. It's got a cute square neckline with straps wide enough to cover your bra, perfect for summer. And I got everything cut out nice and early, so now I can mark all of my notches and my darts and my placement points and everything. I love these Clover chalk pencils. They are washable, they wash out, and they come in great colours. They come in pink, white and blue, so they show up on loads of different fabrics. And I have a big ruler, which is perfect for drawing out all the darts, making easy work of all of this. So because I'm lining the bodice with the same fabric, I have 2 of everything to mark out and draw on. So this is why I've sped up the video. You don't need to see me doing all of this, but there are 8 darts then to do for the front bodice, and the back is princess seams, so that's 4 sets of princess seams for the back. So yeah, I sped it up for you, but it took me a little while to get going. I think it was about 20 minutes, half an hour of just pinning. I absolutely love the fabric, by the way. You might have seen this in a previous video as well. I learned how to say it. It's Borgo de Nord. It's an Italian brand, and it's a dead stock fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. It's got lemons and orange blossom all over it. The most fun, happy blue colour. So I'm already in love with this. They made a sundress out of this for the ready-to-wear collection, and I thought, that's perfect. Let me just copy that. A sundress is the perfect way to go. Okay, it's 10 a.m. I cut everything out. I started pinning everything together. But yeah, let's see what I can get done. Wish me luck. These Prim tube turners are really handy. There's a set of 3 different sizes. I'm using the biggest one. I also have a very thin metal loop turner for rouleau straps. But yeah, the Prim ones are great for big chunky straps like this. Back to the bodice, attaching the back to the front at the side seams. You can see I've pressed my darts down. If I'm going to be doing a project like this where I just sew a dress in like a day, I basically keep my iron on all day. It's got a standby mode, so you just have to wake it up every time you want to use it, but that keeps things moving super quickly. I have the Oliso self-raising and lowering iron. After that, I'm attaching the straps to the outer bodice and putting my bodice lining on top. The best way for me to remember which one was my lining is I put a piece of interfacing across the upper bodice front. So I'm pinning all across the upper edge. I'd already made my toile, so I knew exactly where I wanted my straps to go. Toiles just speed things up, don't they? This is the only way you could really do it in a day, making a toile on a previous day and knowing that it's all going to perfectly fit. So then I stopped to cry over the wild robot, which was on in the background, before moving back on and pinning the side seams of the skirt. I decided on a 3/4 circle skirt, good for swishing, and then I attached a huge ruffle to the hem. I made my ruffle 1.5 times the length of the skirt hem, which is probably a bit too big, but I wanted something really girly and flirty. But that meant it took an absolute lifetime to prep to do this hem. I did think about using my rolled hem foot, but really that's best for really lightweight fabric. It's a very narrow width. I should really have bought a thicker rolled hem foot, but hindsight's wonderful. God, this took forever. Okay, we're gonna have a working lunch because I don't want to stop. It's a classic British fish finger sandwich for lunch on brown bread, and then back to attaching the bodice to the skirt. I'd assembled the skirt at that point so I could attach them both at the waist seam. It's a cotton
sateen, sort of stretch cotton, so there's a little bit of easing them both together, trying not to accidentally stretch anything out. But I love this stage because then it really starts to look like something. It's really coming together. It's so pretty, it's looking great now, and it's time for the invisible zip, also known as concealed zip. I love invisible zippers. I think they're just the easiest to install once you have a concealed zipper foot. Get one for your specific machine, and that makes like such easy work of it. They just look great when they're done and they're done properly. Oh, look at that, perfect match. Did I mention that I hate this ruffle? Time to gather it all into place.
Okay, it's 10 to 7 now. I'm still gathering the ruffle onto the skirt because it's taking forever. But after that, it's just getting the bodice lining sewn down. So I think I'll be done before dinner. Dinner's at about 7:30.
I divided the gathering into sections. I divided the skirt into quarters and then gathered each quarter at a time and then pinned in place, just so it was like feeling more achievable.
So he's just called me for dinner, but I've got 3/4 of the ruffle on, just the last bit to do after dinner, and then we'll finish.
I couldn't bear to show you any more of that ruffle, so instead here's me pinning the lining of the bodice down in place, ready for hand stitching it. I decided not to stitch in the ditch because I wanted to sit down in a comfy chair, but honestly it didn't take that long to stitch by hand.
Okay, it's 8:25 and we're done. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. It's been a while since I've made a dress in a day. My husband was out all day, so I got to sew uninterrupted. And now I have a new dress to wear to our dance lessons tomorrow. I'm really happy. Thanks everyone who watched along. And yeah, let's not do this again for a while. We'll do some nice calm sewing next time. Wait, I'm back for one last minute to show you the finished styled look. I've put my lemon earrings on, a bit of red lippy, and I'm ready to go dancing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and then head on over to Instagram on June 30th to see all the So Fruity reveals. I'm going to keep putting out content weekly, so I hope to see you again soon.